Hello and welcome to day 6. It's the start of week 2 and I'm super excited for you of how far you've gone, right? Today we're going to be exploring soft skills of VAs, like the soft skills that are required, that are needed, or that you need to possess, right, in this virtual assistant journey. These are not just nice to have, these are crucial, right? This will determine if the client is going to trust you, if your client is going to recommend you, right, or if the client is even going to work long term with you. I have a client that has worked with me for over 3 years. That shows that I'm doing something right. That shows that I'm providing quality service to him, right? And most importantly, he has recommended me to other clients that has even paid me higher than what he is paying me, and I want that for you. So if you want that for yourself, make sure that you take to this class very serious, okay? So trust me when I say this, that these are what clients actually value most, even more than the technical skills and abilities, okay? So it's very important that you pay attention and learn how you can possess these soft skills as fast as possible. So we're going to explore today what soft skills are. We're going to identify the 6 most important soft skills that you need to possess as a virtual assistant. Also, you're going to be able to rate and know how to improve the soft skills that you already possess, okay? So now you might be asking, so what are soft skills? Soft skills are the non-technical skills, human-centered, right? That enables you to work well with the client, enables you to communicate properly, enables you to do what? Adapt under pressure, and most importantly, helps you to solve problems. Now let's look at each soft skills and how it shows up in your virtual assistant journey. Number 1 on our list is communication. This, I can't say this enough, right? This is actually one of the most important soft skills that you need to possess. This does not just help you in your virtual assistant journey, but it's also very crucial. It's a very crucial skill that you need to possess in your everyday living. Communication, right? But when it comes to virtual assistant, communication is important because it helps you to be able to communicate clearly and properly, right? We're talking about both written and verbal communication. You should be able to know how to send an email the right way, okay? So you should be able to know how to, send proper and professional emails. You should be able to know how to communicate, right? Using, of course, communication tools like WhatsApp, Slack, and even during Zoom meetings. You should be able to give clear updates, right? And clarify tasks, right? You should be able to know how to communicate with your boss, tell him, give him updates, give him updates concerning where you are at the tasks that he or she might have given you. This is very important because check this scenario. Imagine your client gives you a task and asks you to do it, right? And there is no form of communication. You're not communicating to the client how the task is going. You're not sharing updates. You're not giving anything. And he or she is the one reaching out to you, always asking you questions concerning the task. It wouldn't make sense at all. But if you have good communication skills, trust me, your client will be very happy and trust you. So even if you're telling your clients that, oh, I'm sorry, I'll be unable to submit something, tomorrow because of the delays I'm having today, it's very professional, because when tomorrow comes, he or she will not be expecting that task from you because you've already communicated earlier that there might be a delay, right? That's why it is very important. Learn how to communicate. Learn how to communicate properly. So next on our list is adaptability. It is very important that you learn how to adapt quickly, right? Quickly to situations. Learn how to adapt quickly to people, you get. So imagine you're working with a client, maybe previously you've worked with a male client, and then now you're working with a female client, and you're like, oh no, this is it. You must learn how to adapt quickly. Or better still, you might have worked with a more softer client, a client that is more considerate, and now you're working with a stricter client. You have to learn how to adapt quickly. The most common of them all is, time difference. So if you're working with international clients and there's a huge difference between your local time and the international time, you must learn how to adapt quickly if you know you want to, keep that job and maintain good relationship with that client. Adaptability is very, very important. So number 3 on our list is critical thinking. This is also very, very important. People love to work with people that, they have initiative. They have the ability to identify problems, not just identify the problem, but also, look for a way. They are eager to offer solutions to the problem. You understand? So you must be that person. Yeah, you must be somebody that you think faster. Because that's why you are there. You have to think faster than whosoever is employing you. If he or she is always the one taking initiative, it's going to be a boring relationship between the two of you. You have to learn how to take ownership of your role. You have to know the why behind each task that you're giving, so you can be able to offer better solutions as when needed. Okay, so the 4th on our list is problem solving skills. Like, this is also very important, right? You must be somebody that has the ability to solve problems without them holding your hands like a child. You must be somebody that when you're asked, oh, can you do this, your first response is not, no, I can't, but rather, I've not been exposed to this before, but I will figure it out. Because come to think of it, we have the internet, we have Google, we have YouTube, we have all sorts of platforms that you can actually go and do proper research, right, to be able to at least try on that task. So why will you say you can't do it? So problem solving skill is a very important skill that you must possess as a virtual assistant. It is very, it will look nice if you're given a task and you tell the client that you will love to figure this out, and you go and you actually figure it out. Trust me, even if you don't get it 100%, the client is going to know that you're somebody that has problem solving skill, and which is very important, because it's going to make that client trust you and it's going to help you secure that client. Number 5th on our list is empathy. Empathy is very important, right? It helps you to read the lines between conversation. It helps you to be emotionally intelligent. You know how to respond, right? Because you're not just responding based on your emotion. You're responding. You're checking out the situation. You're responding according to the how tense the situation is, right? You're giving intelligent reply, even when you're being spoken to in an unruling, way, right? You're not responding based on how you feel, but you're putting the right consideration, you're putting it into place, right? And you're responding accordingly. Because trust me, there's a situation where people have they've had experience with clients that have spoken to them in ways that they don't like. And they do what they're like, oh no, it's not because you're paying me, it's not because you're paying, let me better warn you, I will do this. You don't do that. They don't do that. Because yes, that client might not be right for you, but that doesn't mean that you should respond back in that way to that client. Always make sure that you possess empathy, because empathy gives you wisdom. It gives you common sense. But you understand what I mean there. Empathy makes you to know how to handle situations, because you're able to read you're able to do what? Maintain your professional side. And the 6th on our list is professionalism. Now, this is quite important because it helps you to know that you have to be on time. Imagine that you're set for a meeting, right? Client scheduled a meeting by 8 a.m. your time, and then you're coming in like 8:05 or 8:10 or 8:30. It wouldn't make any sense, regardless of whatever excuse that you have. Professionalism helps you to know that you're supposed to deliver your tasks on time. You're supposed to make sure that you keep to time in all that you do. Professionalism help you to keep boundaries when needed. You're not testing your clients by 11 p.m. or by in a time that is not due, or you're not even allowing that gap. There's some people that are so free with their clients that your clients can even text them by midnight. There's this 24 hours work relationship going up. See, professionalism makes you know how to put the right boundaries, which is very, very important. Okay, so today's assignment is going to be quite simple. All you just have to do is choose 3 of the skills that you know that you need to improve on, and write 5 ways, generally 5 ways five and write 5 ways or 5 steps, 5 actions that you need to take daily to improve on the skills that you've chosen. Okay, see you on tomorrow's class. So now you know that soft skills are very, very important. They're actually what makes your client keeps coming back, right? They're actually what helps maintain the relationship that you have with your client, and of course what makes you unique as a person, right? Makes you unique as a virtual assistant. So now tomorrow we're going to be diving deeper into communications. So you're going to be learning how to communicate clearly and professionally. See you in tomorrow's class.